Hey, and welcome to Gateway of Hell. We open in this circular room here with a bunch of ammo, health, and weapons for us to grab. As we drop down here, there are two Barons of Hell either side of this BFG here. Ooh, did not mean to take that. That's not what I wanted at all. So, we're going to get rid of these Barons of Hell. Just because, like, we don't want to leave anyone behind. So we've done it. We finally made it to the, Icon of Sin level in Plutonia, and it's an interesting one because there are 4 different starting areas. You can sort of see the Plutonia opening portals there, but as we enter this portal here, we get ambushed by 2 of these archviles. Excuse me. So once we've taken care of the archviles, we're going to grab all the ammo we can. We're going to be needing all of it. I want to get rid of these chain gunners before we activate the main section of this. Excuse me. So once we step over the top of this step here, the wall will come down and all will be revealed. Get rid of those lost souls as quickly as we can. Want to get rid of the Bony Boy, the Mancubus, and you can see the Arachnotron over there is delighting in taking shots at me. It's quite a busy Icon of Sin, this one. There's quite a few enemies that you've got to get rid of at the start if you really want to have a chance of taking it down. Hell Knight here. Let's take him down. Just want to get rid of this Arachnotron over there. Right, so now we just need to get rid of the Cyber Demon here. Now, the Cyber Demon doesn't really pose that much of a threat, provided we just keep moving. Excellent. So now I'm going to hit this switch here. Going to try and keep the area behind this platform clear. And we're just going to see if we can get this in the first shot here. I got 1 shot in. Excellent. Can I do it twice? No. Oh, I did. Lovely. Excellent. So, that's Gateway of Hell done on Ultraviolence with 147% kills. And that brings to a close the Plutonia Ultraviolence playthrough. There's not a lot to really say about Gateway of Hell. It's an okay Icon of Sin level. Personally, I think TNT's is slightly better. I think it does a slightly better job overall, but you know, I think it's definitely better than Doom 2's, which is not difficult, let's be honest. But at the end of the day, I think that it's a pretty solid end to a pretty solid WOD. The thing with Plutonia for me is that there are never any really bad moments. I think that the intent of aiming for a higher bar of difficulty across all the levels really results in a more challenging experience, but sometimes that challenge can turn to frustration very quickly, and I think that a lot of the time Plutonia sort of dances on the line of that, but every now and then it crosses and veers wildly into it, and I think that's when the WOD really kind of struggles to stand up with the better retail Doom levels that we've played. And when I do eventually get to my review of this, which if you're watching in the future, it may already been released, but if you're watching this as I'm releasing it, it is coming eventually. I will kind of go into my mindset on Plutonia because it is an interesting WOD, and it tries for something that none of the other retail Doom WODs up to this point were really shooting for. But in my opinion, it's got some flaws, and I think that that stops it from really being a truly amazing WOD, in my opinion. Great WOD, some really fun moments, some really interesting levels and ideas, but let down by some sloppy execution on some of the levels. But that's the same with any Doom WOD. I'm not saying anything too different there. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me on this Plutonia journey, and I'll let the monster crawl go through, and I'll see you in the next Doom playthrough. Thank you.